worst thing is just watching the rocks. You just got to miss those rocks down there.
You can see them from the top here quite badly.
Yeah, and just so your back wheel don't hit it and throw you out. You just want to get to the peg, to the tape, and then boom,
You've got to take a look every time you come through the course, is that right?
Best to, because if the rocks move and things like that, yeah, because the next rider behind you
could kick a rock.
Especially sidecars, they like to move a few rocks, and there could be a big rock in where you're dropping into. So you don't want to come over the thing and find it's a big rock in front there that's been moved.
As you see the guy in the middle of the creek, yeah, he's not going to the toilet, he's actually waiting for his junior rider to come through.
It's great that they escort the junior riders through each section and help show them the way.
And just to catch them if they do crash or fall off, and can catch the bike and get the bike out of the way, or try and stop them from drowning in the creek.
Look at that. It's a fantastic effort from young Luke. He's on the little 125.
Yep, 2-stroke. There is a few 4-strokes here.
There's a foot down, that's all right. He's hit a big rock with the front wheel. Yeah.
I feel sorry for his poor minder. He's got to do some running laps. But here we go again. No, brilliant.
Clean run,
brilliant.
Fantastic climb.
Yep.
Now, who's coming through the course now, Simon?
Tim Price. Tim is one of our top A graders, multiple West Australian junior champ, currently ranked probably number 2 in the state at the moment.
Now, the red plate means he's following the red course markers, is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
All right, as you can see there.
Yeah, red indicates he's an A grader, and he has to follow the red arrows in the course. Now you'll see him, he'll set himself, you'll see him changing gears, and he'll change gears for different parts of the section. They generally run in 2nd gear as a general rule of thumb with the A graders, and they use 3rd and 4th for the big steps. Now you'll see he'll stop here, put his front wheel where he wants it, and then go for it. You see the bottom end power working?
That's a great leap.
Drives up there. This thing he's riding is an Italian beater, 290cc. 6-speed gearbox on them. They're an aluminium frame, weigh about 70 kilos, and they're absolute rocket ships off the bottom end. These things.
This is the finish. This wall, isn't it?
Oh, easy, yeah, easy. And then up over a log and muddy crap underneath. Oh, there he goes. He just got through for a 1. He was very lucky there. You see his front wheel landed on the tape.
Yep.
If his front wheel had gone out of the tape, he would have copped 5 points. That would have been a maximum points he would have lost.
Well, okay, this is Tim Price coming through now. Is that right? Oh no, Simon
Price.
Simon Price. Changed.
There's a whole family that ride trials, and they're all,
isn't
yeah, they actually, they're beta distributors as well. So if anyone wanted any information on them, I guess they could just give the beta distributor in West Australia a call and speak to one of the Prices. The price is right.
Do you know, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
You had to, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew you were going to say the price is right.
But I'm not Ian Turpie.
No, nothing.
No,
I tell you what, this is amazing. Look at that. The control is absolutely phenomenal.
If you notice, they've got one finger on the brake and one finger on the clutch. They don't actually hold the brake and the clutch with their full hand.
I tell you what, if you slip off, you'll have a finger on your crutch. I don't know about anything
else. Oh, definitely.
Because these
definitely.
rocks are really solid.
Yeah. Here we go. Well, he seems to accomplish this one so far. We better not put the mockers on him yet. We've done that lately to a few people. Clear stage.
This is Tim's turn. We might ask, yeah.
Tim will be riding the red course.
So that's A grade.
So this means he's going to go up that bloody great rock there.
Well,
yep.
I can't wait to see that.
Try and get up the bloody great rock.
So far, one person's only made it, and he's the fella, isn't it?
That's Lewis.
Whoa, that's cool.
Jesus.
Lewis is just back from a trip to Spain, where he's been training with the
Spanish?
The World Trials champions over there.
Yep. Oh. Well, let's see if it pays off. Jeez. Control is just unbelievable.
Oh, fantastic jump.
That's deep as well, that water, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a big puddle there. Now he's got to go up this sheer rock face here.
What a challenge. Oh, one
penalty.
Unlucky. You gotta have no brains to be doing this stuff. Unlucky. Made it once before, but obviously not this time. Here we have Lewis Nolan, the brother of Alex Nolan. His brother's actually the current Australian junior champion, and now he's moved up to seniors. This section's a bit tricky for the A graders. Obviously not for Lewis Nolan. There you see young Alex Nolan following the drink. Ah, brilliant work there from Lewis Nolan. The first person that we've seen make it over there today.
No, he's done it once before. Just now.
These two young boys are competing for the state championship, and they're brothers. If it was my brother, I'd be telling him the wrong way to go.
Well, you've seen the boys go around on their trials bikes, and we're in the private training track for the Price boys. Neil, you just want to run us through the bike and explain how they work and what's different between a normal motorcycle, because they're not exactly the same as a normal motorcycle.
No, whilst in the basic makeup of the bike, they are very similar to your normal motocross or enduro bike. They are quite unique. They're extremely lightweight, and they're built specifically for trials. Like all bikes, they've got a 6-speed gearbox, a normal 6-plate clutch, so it's like your normal bike. There's no fancy centrifugal clutches. People sometimes think there's something unique about the clutch, but other than that, they're basically a 2-stroke motorcycle. This one is a 290. They come in various levels, starting from about 50cc through to 290 to 300cc. There's 125s, 200s, 250s for the juniors as they come up through the levels. The bikes are extremely lightweight. They weigh around the 70 kilo mark. There's a few fluctuations in weight, 2 or 3 kilos either way, but they're all around the 70 kilo mark. They're all built of aluminium. They've got a very small fuel tank, and the general weight of the bike is very low and back towards the foot pegs. That allows us to ride on the back wheel like we do. They're water cooled. It's a hydraulic operated clutch. They've got a very, very short suspension stroke, because when you're riding, you need to use the full stroke of the suspension to get lift, to get as much traction and drive as you possibly can. They're very, very low geared. They're like tractors, and when we're actually riding, doing genuine trials, we only really use the bottom 4 gears, and then 5th and 6th is kind of an overdrive for in between the obstacles sections.
section.
So yeah, to get there quickly. So.
I've noticed the tyre pressures are really low. Like normal bikes, you run around the 25 to 32, around there. So what sort of tyre pressures are you running in these?
In the rear, which is the most important for traction, we can go, depending on the rider's weight, you'll go as low as 3 pound.
Rightio.
So it's almost nothing in the tyre. In wet conditions, you go right down low to like 3 pound. Nothing more than 5 in the rear, and we run 6.5 constantly in the front. It's always 6.5 pounds. So they're an extremely soft compound tyre. The tyre is like really extremely grippy, but also they wear a bit quicker because of that.
You don't see these in a normal motorcycle shop. Where would you actually purchase one of these?
The best way to get a hold of them is to either hop online to Trials Australia or our website, which is www.beta.id.au. We're the West Australian beta and gas dealers.
Okay, so that's why you've got this training track here. And
yeah, basically yes. You've got to get into the local scene, meet the people, and like speak to the clubs to get a hold of it, because trials at the moment is unfortunately quite small, so we've kind of got to support ourselves.
For someone to get started, what's it going to cost them?
A brand new bike, which is not what a starter needs, but brand new, worst case scenario, you're looking at $10,000. Just under about 9,500 to 9,800.
That's a current 2010 model.
Yeah, that's the brand new model. And trials, unlike many other sports, you don't need to do big modifications. The bike as is all you need. It's not like motocross where you need revalving, completely redo it, new exhaust systems and whatnot. But you can start from as low as probably $800 for an old twin shock.
Rightio.
And there's any price range in between there. So
an $800 one will do the same job as something like this?
yeah, not quite the same job as this, but
yeah.
but to get started in the sport,
Easy way
you
in.
basically just need ankle protecting boots, long pants, helmet, Motorcycling Australia license, and your club membership. The clubs do they look after new starters. So the first couple of rides, your membership's free. They give you honorary membership, so you only have to pay for your entry to the event and a one-day license or your MA license.
Now we're here in the back of Fraser Motorcycles. What is this area, Greg?
This is the pre-delivery area. Okay, so this is when someone buys a bike, this is where we bring them to get them ready for them to take home or accessorise. This is where we do the pretty easy stuff, bolting on of accessories, getting the bikes ready for delivery, the whole shoot and match. We don't tend to bring out any hammer and chisels here. It's all spectator viewable stuff.
Right, and
they can have a look and watch their bikes being done.
And people can watch from the showroom through there.
They certainly can.
And see exactly what's going on.
Yep.
There's a few bikes obviously on their way to new owners.
They are. We've actually had quite a few owners sit out there on the lounge, and the service reception are out there. And one guy in particular sat here, come in for 2 days with the accessories, watched his bike be pre-delivered, then watched to get all the accessories fitted in one hit. So he was wrapped. He's seen it from the word go.
Fantastic.
From the minute it come out of the box.
Now we're walking into the main workshop area.
As we come out here, we've got our detailing area. We've got two detailers we keep going all the time.
Those machines look fantastic. They also do a great job.
Getting ready for pickup. On this side we have a Ducati Tex, both going hard.
Yep.
Another Ducati bay here. As we come over, you've got Harley-Davidson area,
So
or one of the Harley-Davidson areas. As you'll notice, we have oil being pumped up from the basement.
Everything's all central, isn't it? We've got these tubes here, obviously for exhaust.
They're extraction fans, retractable extraction fans for the exhaust.
And we can see the
oil lines, so you've got no oil cans, drums running, sitting on the floor.
Here, we'll try and stay out of this, gentlemen.
It's in the BMW area.
And as you can see, all piped in.
All piped in from the basement, no mess, no fuss.
Gee, it's an improvement even from the 44-gallon drum or the old plastic containers.
That's it.
It's amazing.
No rubbish on the floor, nothing to step over. You have the Ducati and BMW, one type of oil, they're set up, and the Harley-Davidson set up for their type of oil.
And they pipe to each individual bay.
Pump through at each bay as needed.
Fantastic.
On that one.
Wash bay,
Wash bay, as we can see. We roll up, we have 2 BMW areas.
Now these are more BMWs ready to go out,
More BMWs ready to go. Servicing, pre-delivered.
And we're only halfway through the workshop at this stage.
We've got a bit of room to play with.
All right.
Then we come to another Harley bay. Each tech has 2 ramps, 2 work stands they can go off.
So they're always keep going, so they can work on one bike, and if they get somewhere they can't keep going.
They can keep going with 2 at the one time.
Bring the second one up. There we go.
That's what we sell. We sell ours, so we can't muck around. We can't have techs stand around doing nothing. Again, Harley and Harley. Harley being one of the biggest sellers here.
Yep.
Up on this side, it's probably an area you don't want to visit too often. This is smash repair.
Right, so yeah, these are the unfortunate side of things.
The ones that haven't kept the shiny side up, mate. That's it.
Exactly, exactly.
That happens occasionally.
And that brings us to the back of the workshop, which is, as you can see, an amazing facility.
What you'll see on the roof, and you would have seen through the rest of the building, the insulation is recycled paper.
Oh, that's awesome. That's it. That's a real good
Insulates, soundproofs. So as much as we can, we've remained green.
It's important these days, isn't it?
It is very important.
So everybody's very conscious of being environmentally friendly.
That's it.
Motorcycle riders probably more than other form of car drivers and everything like that, because they're more efficient to start off with.
That's it.
And it's great to see that sort of facility and that sort of recycling and care.
Well, we're doing our best. I mean, these days, we've got to be innovative, and there's no doubt this is what this store is.
Yeah, certainly.
I mean, gone are the days when, you can come in and pay a couple of $100 to some bloke with a greasy pair of overalls and rubbish all over the floor, and you may have done a fairly good job on your bike, but that's not what people want these days. That's not what they call value for service, and we strive to, to go that extra mile.
Fantastic.
That's what we hope to go above and beyond what the customer expects.
Great. Well, thanks for the tour through the workshop, Greg.
Absolute pleasure. Glad to have you.
It's been great to see.
Anytime.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Greg. I don't know who's been to a motorcycle dealership before that's had a lift, but this is amazing. I'll just push the button over here. And look at that. It's one of the things of having a modern dealership, many levels. They've got to move bikes from the basement right all the way up to the top floor where there's the display case. And just look at this, 2 bikes, no problems at all. Basement, workshop, dyno rooms through there, and upstairs they've got the feature showcase. I mean, a lift in a motorcycle dealership, who would have thought?
This young lad didn't even walk the course,
No.
so he obviously knows it quite well.
He must own the property. Well, they say the 4-strokes are out there, but I haven't seen one yet. Most of these guys are still riding all the 2-strokes.
That was pretty high for the front wheel.
I was about, yeah.
I thought he was going to go over backwards then. Yeah. That's amazing. That's incredible. Yeah, I find it hard enough to ride up the pavement sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Speed humps are a challenge.
And here comes the rain just to make it better.
Yep. And didn't put his foot down once, that
constitutes a clear round.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep. Nice.
Takes some doing, doesn't it? Eh? Takes some doing. The balance is just phenomenal.
Balance and control, it's... Balance and control, yes.
And that's a big jump up there. We haven't got a camera on the other side, but if you can see the other side, that's actually quite a big jump up there. And they just sort of wedge it in. He's just dabbed a foot down there. You got Lewis talking him through it, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lewis Nolan, he's just passed this section clear.
So he's just talking him through it and telling him where to put, sort of place the wheel, I suppose.
Yeah.
The other guy said he's not happy with it, which he
obviously wasn't.
No.
We've tried walking up these rocks earlier, they're very slippery.
Well, as you saw, Alex
fall in the creek.
Fall in the creek, yeah.
This is a tricky section. Young Lewis is the only boy to make it.
He's had about 5 dabs now already, I think.
Yeah. I think he just selected 3rd gear, which is pretty tall to... That's got to be 15.
No, he didn't do that.
No, that's obviously a 5.
We were at the Perth Bike Show. These boys did a fantastic show there, and they were actually on stage as well. We managed to get them up onto stage.
And off.
Yeah, that's right. Alex at the moment is only 16.
This is his first year in seniors. He's just finished the Junior Australian Championships and come first.
That's an interesting way he took that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't touch the tape, so I suppose that's all right.
Yeah. This kid's got some class.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Look at that.
What he was doing at the bike show was amazing.
The balance is just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, unlucky there, young Alex.
And he's looked at the camera, he said, bugger, the camera's on me again.
Yep.
It takes some doing. He's just Just muscled it out of there, really, for a small guy. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, he'd probably weigh 40 kilos.
Wet.
Wet.
Which he is now.
Oh, wet weight, yeah. Yeah, after he went in the drink.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see if he can pass this section. Oh.
Clearing the throat a bit.
Yep, 2 strokes, so they've got to clear it out. Oh, brilliant work.
Fantastic. That's awesome.
I wouldn't even climb up that without a motorcycle.
And we thought that was hard. Now he's going to get up this as well. His brother talking him through it here.
Yep.
That's unbelievable, the punishment these bikes take.
Yeah.
And we were just talking earlier on, they've only got a small bash plate underneath.
And a tiny bit of waffle rubber.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. That was amazing. Oh, just touch the tape.
You're allowed to touch it, but you're not allowed to go over it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yep.
That's the rules.
Yep.
Well, that's fantastic.
Oh, he's done pretty well there. I would say he had a 3 there.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the trials. We're going to come back and see these boys again one day, aren't we?
That'll be brilliant. I think me, you and Simon are going to get on one and see if we can do the white pass.
I don't think we got a chance in hell, to be honest with you.
Oh.
But hey, maybe we'll give it a go. Maybe we'll get the Alex to teach us.
Yeah.
We've embarrassed him enough in the past on the show, so maybe it's his turn to embarrass us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll go for that.